Hey guys, gonna make a quick video today. Show you how to widen your Arrma Granite. I'm pretty pumped. Here's a look at the stock stance before we get started. She's tough as nails, but she's gonna be tougher. Alright, cool. Here before we get going, I was just getting a reference point basically of what the camber and the toe look like before we take it apart. Using a square on a square surface. I know I have the Legos there, but it's square, trust me. We're not building a piano here. All right, cool. We'll see if we can make that look like that again after the fact. Here's today's tools. Here's the turnbuckles by Arrma. You're gonna need 6 of these, keep in mind. Part number. There's a turnbuckle tool in there as well. It's kind of hiding. That's pretty critical in today's job. And these calipers, I'm not sure if they're critical or not. We'll see if I know how to use them. Here's the arms being exchanged, made by RPM as opposed to Arrma. People say they're stronger. I've already gotten started here, guys. The right side and front and rear are already done, so you can compare from left to right. So that's stock side, and this side's already widened. Significant. Here's a good look there. Yeah, it was pretty easy. Ultimately, I found getting rid of the whole bumper, and even in the rear, getting rid of the skid plate on both ends, and getting rid of the wing, which is just a matter of a few screws. I just got them out of the way. For the most part, getting rid of the tires is actually pretty helpful too. I find that out through the process here. I only have one bit that fits in the truck, so I need to get more bits because the threads are so fine and it takes forever. So I like to put my screws back in the original hole sometimes when possible. That way it just makes it simple stupid and I don't have to think about where they go. Better chance of not losing them also. Okay, let's rock. Yeah, the video is pretty self-explanatory for the most part. Everything just falls apart pretty easily. There's a couple things that I would add into the instruction is, yeah, here I'm out of the frame a little bit. So basically you're just poking the back side of the hub so that you can get that hinge pin out. At that time you can just swap the arms and put that pin back in. There's a little screw that stops it from sliding out. Easy breezy. The drive shaft goes together in 2 pieces. There's an inner and an outer. Got a really cool design. Easy to work on. Here I just wanted to show you how incrementally the turnbuckle moves quite a bit. And I'm just using a square to try to mimic the reference point we got earlier in the video. I've never done this before, not going to lie to you. I think by, trial and error, we'll be able to achieve the camber and the toe in no problem. The suggestion here is that you want to be careful. Put your finger on the back side of the collar for the turnbuckle, because if you're not paying attention, you will drive the screw right through there. You see me touching that with my finger? And it's just plastic, guys. You'll squeeze it, and you want that play in that pivot ball there. Movement in the front end. All right. Piece of cake. Cool. Move to the rear end, and it'll be even easier because there's only 2 turnbuckles as opposed to 4. The rear wheels don't steer. Ah, we're in the frame this time. Beautiful. Yeah, so we'll try this out, and honestly, I could probably put it back in stock stance in an hour's time. Once you do it once, it's just really quite easy. The Cool thing about the RPM arms also, guys, is that they have 2 spots for the shocks to mount, as opposed to the Arrma. You don't have any choice. Because I do hear once you extend them, obviously the shocks lay down a little bit, so you can choose which spot you want so that you don't lower the front suspension. I thought that was pretty cool. And on YouTube and online, guys are just loving that the wider stance just stops it from tipping, and apparently it's a lot of fun. All right, we are getting near. Again, don't crush the plastic. See the play and the movement and the pivot balls there. We want them to be free, but obviously tight. All right, we're close. The camber and toe does look a little messed up, but again, we're gonna fine tune that on the road. There you have it. Whammo, done. And it looks awesome. Thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe, like, hit the bell. Catch you next time. Peace.